Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another hybrid episode of Making an Impact and Going for Gold with Team Canada. Meanwhile, for Team Canada, we've got to play the best team in the competition here, Mexico under 23s in the qualifying semifinals, trying to make it to not the World Cup, but the Olympics. Let's see. USA is playing Costa Rica, so it's going to be a fun time. Really, is it going to be fun? I don't know. It's going to be difficult, but let's go. Let's see which team we're playing first. Mexico versus Canada. They are 6-4 favorites, I suppose, or 4-6 favorites. Anyway, Mexico is obviously the favorites. No news is team news, I guess. No team news. Anyway, let's take a look at Mexico under 23s, and we know nothing about this team. We didn't scout them. We didn't bother to scout them, apparently. It's like each game, our scouts have gotten progressively worse and have scouted the other team less and less. So it's like, they're Mexico. They're good. We don't need to know anything about them. Castro, is he good? I don't know. Gutierrez, probably. De La Rosa, sure. He's probably good. Let's go. Anyway, we're going to change things up a little bit. Go with the 4-1-2-3 DM wide. Get a little defensive. Change things up a little bit, but not much. So let's submit that team. I mean, maybe it doesn't make sense in one way to change your change your lineup this late in the competitions. But on the other hand, it is Mexico, and we should go a little more conservative against them. So we are. Okay, so again, we don't know much about these guys. We know their captain is their goalkeeper here, A. Romero. I guess he looks okay. 21 years old, valued at $300,000. That's good for him. Anyway, we're going to stick with Lucic in goal. Stick with our fullbacks, Bernstengel and Celebrini. Fullback, we're bringing in, or defensive center back, we're bringing in Filion and Grande. Because our starting center backs are tired. I mean, they are our best players, but they can only play so much, and they need a break. So we're going to give them a break against Mexico, I guess. Not a good idea, but we're doing it. Ortiz at defensive midfielder, Shom and Frazier in the midfield, Davies, Awua out wide at the wings, and Sakaria is going to be up at striker. He's taking the captain's armband, so we'll see if inserting the captain into the lineup is going to make some changes, going to inspire the troops. You deserve to be in the final. Now go make it happen. Okay. Davies is confused. Hand over to the assistant. All right. Nobody wants to be optimistic against Mexico, apparently. Let's close down. Now, my hope is that they're just going to play as conservative as we are, and then it turns out to be just sort of a 0-0 slugfest, and maybe we can win it on a free kick or a corner or something like that. Number 2 might be coming forward here a little bit, so we'll close down on him just in case. And let's go. Let's go. So tactically, we're just going pretty standard, pretty basic. Something that the boys will be comfortable with in this high-pressure atmosphere. Hey, look at that. We got a crowd here. Mostly Mexican fans. They are in the green tops with the white shorts, and we are, of course, in the all red. Oh, Bernstengel, nice tackle. That's another reason I wanted to play with these, play a little bit more defensive, is we do have some pretty good defensive players. So there's no reason not to use our strength, which at this point didn't look so strong, but hey, Lucic made this stop. Bernstengel missed the tackle, or I think that was Paco who missed the header on the back line there. Yeah, he's only got 11 jumping reach. But the good news is we still have our starters on the bench, so they can come in second half and be a little more fresh. Not going to get worn out. Shamit Shom, we're trying to move forward here. Bernstengel tries to get it forward to Davies. He loses possession. Wow, look at Herrera. He's a speedy dude. It would have been nice to make that tackle because that was a pretty bad touch from Herrera, but nonetheless, Mexico gets it forward. Berenstingel boots it downfield. And there we go. There's Sakaria. Trying to start the counterattack. Awua. He's playing the advanced playmaker role, but he's supposed to be out on the right wing. So he's a little confused at the moment. He's playing sort of central-ish. Here's Shamit Shone with a shot. Romero with the stop. So that's a good highlight. So we got a little, we're throwing a couple wrinkles at him. It looks like we're playing wide, but we've got one of our wide players playing inside as advanced playmaker. So hopefully that confuses them a little bit and not confuses us so much. See, if we take a look. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Tactics? Yeah, we take a look at the tactics here. Here's Awua. So he is on the right-hand side, but he's playing advanced playmaker, so he gets more into the central areas. So I guess that works. I don't know. It seemed to work at that point. What's going on with these highlights? Are we actually having highlights? No, it's not actual highlights. I've noticed that before whenever you go to like your tactics or whatever, they start showing you highlights from the game just for fun, I guess. Here we go. Free kick. Lopez centers to Castro. His shot is way wide. So we see a lot of Mexican fans here. I'm not seeing many Canadian fans. Unless our guys are the dudes in blue. But I don't know. Why weren't they wearing red? You'd think our fans would be wearing red. Or white. Or red and white. With little maple leaves. Alright. Alvarado for Mexico. Down the far sideline. He gets past one defender. Centers to Herrera. Not so good. That was a little too easy. Goes wide around two defenders. And central defense doesn't pick up the striker very well. I mean, he looks covered, right? There's Paco. Yeah, Paco cut inside a little too much. All right, boys. Torres is injured. All right, so that's good, I guess. They probably got a very deep team, but we don't know because we didn't scout them, so it's hard to say. Well, we're probably going to have to switch back to the 4-2-4 in the second half to try to get a goal because they're just going to run the half out. Look at this. It's just clock rolling, rolling thunder. 2 minutes of extra time. 1 minute. And 2 minutes. So there's half. Okay. So we got to do something. We got to change something up. We can't just sit back and let them take their 1-goal lead and go home. Mexico is very good at that. I don't know if you've ever played against Mexican teams. You know, their national team anyway. But they are very good at getting a goal and then sitting on that goal. So we can't allow that. So we're going to go form number 2. Going to replace Frazier with Vasquez, I guess. Advance forward, attack. Sakaria, what can you do? Poacher, I guess. Sort of weird. Advance forward and poacher. I don't know how that's going to work. Let's switch these two guys around, actually, just to, because, attack. There we go. Vasquez is only right-footed, right foot only, whereas Sakaria is just mostly right-footed. All right, Awua, I guess we'll keep everybody else the same. Let me look at the list here, see how we're doing technically. Celebrini, not so good. Awua, not so good. Everybody else also not so good. Nobody's doing well at all. So let's try to give them pup take? A pup take? A pep talk. Yeah. All right. I expect to see a much better half. There we go. Get fired up, boys. Get fired up. Let's go. We're going to attack. None of this sitting back stuff. I mean, you know, we played this way against USA, and it only cost us 1 goal. So, who knows? Fillion down to Vasquez. He is free. Not a great shot. But, hey, it's a pretty good highlight. I'll definitely take that as a highlight to open the half. Here we go. Schmidt Shom. Corner kick sends it in. Headed out by Montez. And there ends the highlight. All right, see, they're just eating up the time. Oh, they get a corner kick of their own. Lopez sends it in. Fillion sends it forward. Ortiz chases it down. Let's see what he can do. Gets it up to Vasquez. He is on the run. He's got some men with him. Let's go. Gets around one man. Oh, come on. This is looking good. Centers it across to Davies. Yes. There we go, boys. Our two best offensive players, Vasquez and Davies. Great play. You know, Vasquez isn't the fastest guy in the world, but, you know, he manages to get around one defender. That's all you got to do. Great instincts to pass it back post. Davies is there. How about that? Montreal to Vancouver. All right. Montez picked up an injury. That was an interesting throw-in all the way down the sideline. Paco's going to pick it up. See what he can do with it. Not putting a lot of pressure. I mean, they're very forward, but they're sort of forward in space. They're not forward man marking. It's interesting. Davies is going to send it downfield. Sakaria on the run. He's got Vasquez out front. No, it's not Vasquez. Who is that? I don't know. 21. Who's 21? I don't know. There's Schmidt Shom. It is Vasquez. Vasquez is 21. Awua takes the shot. Man, we had that break wide open. He didn't pass it. Sakaria sitting on a 6.3 rating, but we don't really have anybody to bring in for him. I mean, we could drop back to a different formation and bring in another player, but we don't really have another striker on the bench. All right. Highlights have started coming fast and furious since we switched formation. Here's Medina. Oh, nice steal. Baron Stingle. Fillion. Baron Stingle sends it downfield. Shakira. No, Shakira? I wish it was Shakira. It's not Shakira. Okay. Stop thinking of dancing Colombians and play some defense. Gutierrez. Not so good. I mean, that pass should not have resulted in a goal. That was pretty ridiculous. Lopez just there's Medina. I think he gets it back to Lopez. Yeah. And then look at that. That's just sort of I mean, that's a good through ball, I guess, but it's just our defense not playing well. So, we're going to bring on Jaguar. He's at 85%. He's feeling poor, but we're going to bring him in. I don't know why Paco was a stopper, but I guess he can do that. Anyway, bringing Jaguar as a ball-playing defender. See if he can stop some of those crosses. Bernstingle is sitting on a 6.2 rating, but there's not much we can do about that. Not much we can do about much of anything here. We can bring in Marikal for Awua. That would be our starting lineup back in the game pretty much, other than Sakaria, or Shakira, as we're going to call him from now on. All right, so we're going to do the old 3 substitutes here. Hopefully we don't have to deal with an injury. 60 minutes. Jaguar on, Grande off, and then Marical for Awua. So Mexico, again, they've shut it down. They got their goal, and they're shutting it down. They've got 60% possession. At the 70-minute mark, we're going to have to make a change here. Let's try to retain possession ourselves. Get stuck in. Get stuck in. All right, boys. It's time for full court pressure. Let's go. Fillion gets a yellow card. Here we go. Throw in, far side. Berenstingle gets it to Sakaria. Back to Stingle. Centering pass to nobody. Montano sends it out of there, but Jaguar recovers. Ortiz to Shamit Shom. Ortiz sends it forward. Davies looks like he's going to get there. He's got plenty of men. Back post Marical. No good, but Sakaria is there. Shakira with the goal. Yes, yes. The crowd sort of stopped cheering, but it's okay. Must be just all those Mexican fans who are like, no, just suddenly went quiet because they realized that it was us that scores. I mean, Romero, that was a great save, but he can't stop the rebound. So there we go. 2-2, tied it up. Do we drop back? I don't think so. It's not how we play. And we tried that first half, and you saw what happened. Mexico just held on to the ball. So we're going to have to force them to play. Force them to prove they're better than we are. What we can do, though, I think, is stop getting stuck in. That might be okay. Maybe not. Here's Lopez. Free kick, drops it back to Venegas. Venegas looking around. Lopez out wide to Lopez P. Venegas back to Lopez. Get the steal, boys. Get the steal. Nope. Shamit Shom doesn't want. He's got a yellow card. He doesn't want to get stuck in. There we go. Cross is where is awry. And we'll get the goal kick out of this one. 83 minutes. I mean, 2-2 is a really good result versus Mexico. You know, we could sneak up and win one. In extra time, in penalty shootouts, whatever we got going on here. Do we have any? What are our penalty shootouts looking like? 6? That's not so good. Vasquez, 10. Davies, 5. So I don't think we're going to be very good at a penalty shootout. 7. Yeah. 5 minutes of extra time. Already 3 of those minutes have raced by. Look at Mexico. They are really tired and worn out. We're not too far behind, but we're okay. You know, we should be able to take advantage of that, but maybe not. I don't think FM really takes conditioning into account as much as they should. Like, you know, a team that's this tired out versus a team that's this fresh, I feel like we should have an advantage. Extra time kickoff. Okay. So we do get to play them in extra time. This might be where it pays off. We should be fresher. There's nothing to lose today, so go out and give it your best shot. Okay. Everybody's okay with that. I think we'll stick with these tactics. I mean, we caused them some trouble. So let's go. I really wish we could have gotten some highlights to see, you know, to see something a little better. Marical sends it in. Oh, he can't get it to Davies. Trying to get one forward again. But Mexico's on the counterattack. Gutierrez. Trying to get wide. Can't get past the defensive midfielder. Oh, no, that's Shamit Shom on the right-hand side. Herrera. Out wide to Gutierrez. Back to Herrera. He's got a man. Castro. Offside. Get out of here. Castro. Don't need that. Don't need your offsides around here. Here we go. Bernstengel throw in near side. Gets it to Sakaria. Back to Bernstengel. Can he cross it? Nope. Sends it to Sakaria. Centers to Schmidt. Show him he can't get there. Gutierrez gets the interception. Starts the counterattack. Gets it forward to Herrera. Medina's got a yellow card. Medina. Lopez. Venegas. There's Castro again. Come on, there we go. Schmidt show him. Good steal. Let's go. Davies. Looking. He's going to take it down the wing himself. Oh, there's a great pass. Vasquez, come on, buddy. You were set up golden there. Let's take retained possession off. We have evened out the possession somewhat, but I want to try some longer passes. 97, 98. We're just going to go into extra time number 2, I think. See, as soon as I take off retained possession, clock just starts rolling. But I would like a few more over-the-top passes. I mean, Sakaria and Vasquez are still fresh. Free kick, Lopez for Mexico. Centers to Castro. His shot is well wide. Throw in for Mexico. Far side. Gets it to Herrera over the midfield line. Drops it back to Venegas. Forward to Lopez. Come on, boys. Let's close down. Tries to get it out wide to Castro. Castro has it. Centering back post. Oh, what a stop by Lucic. What a stop. Game-saving stop right there. Look at all these yellow cards. All right, Mexico's getting too many highlights. Here's Lopez. We're going to go back to retain possession. Castro with a shot wide. Let's encourage. Come on, boys. 1 minute of stoppage time. We'll encourage you for that 1 minute. Injury for Cantu. Mexico is down players again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're down to 9 players. And yet somehow we can't score. Extra time, halftime. This is the same thing that happened versus the USA. They went down to 9 and we just could not score. I'm going to work the ball off. Gutierrez tries to get it forward to Herrera. He is blocked there by Jaguar. Good play. Look at how tired they are. Down to 9 men, and they're getting all the highlights. Lopez with the free kick. Castro gets it forward. He loses it to Vasquez. Drops it back. And Celebrini, we can bring him forward in a support role. Don't know what else we can do. Gutierrez is injured. They're down to 8 men. Come on, boys. 8 men. Let's go. Davies. Sakaria. Foul out there. Medina. They're going to be down to 7 men. He's about to get a red card. This is like unprecedented. If we don't score here, we are terrible. Sakaria down to Jaguar. Come on. Oh, come on. Concentrate. Come on, boys. they're going to have to forfeit like Blood Bowl. They're not going to have enough players on the pitch to finish the game. Jaguar going all the way back to his goal to get it. He sends it out wide. There's Celebrini getting forward now. He bombs it. Davies. Berenstingle with a shot. I mean, I don't even know what formation Mexico's running right now. We should probably take a look at that. Yeah, they're running a 4-3. That's it. 4-3. Exploit the flanks. 2 minutes of stoppage time. We can't score against a 7-man side. Ridiculous. It goes to penalties. It goes to penalties. All right. So we're going to... I mean, they don't even have enough players to do penalties, honestly. Let's see. Okay, so Celebrini's got penalty taking a little bit and composure a little bit. Sicaria got finishing, of course. I guess Ortiz. No. Marical. Throw Shamit Shom in there, and then we'll finish it off with Vasquez in the 5th position. Alfonso Davies. Jaguar. Celebrini. No. I think we have Celebrini first. Messed it up. Okay, Davies. Ortiz. Oof. Berenstingle. Jaguar. Nope, Jaguar's already there. Who are we missing? There's 9. We need a 10th. Got Marical is in there. Fillion. It's probably our 10th. All right. I think that's pretty good. I mean, if Celebrini can start us off, he's a little shaky with only 6 finishing. Does have 10 composure, though. Then we're pretty strong after that. All right. Come on, boys. After all this, they went down to 7 men and we couldn't score. There's no way we need... I mean, they can't even do 10 penalty shooters. 10 penalty takers. Herrera. Oh, that should have been a stop. Come on. Lucic. All right. Celebrini. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. Celebrini. Oh, boy. He shot it right at him, and he managed to score. Lopez P. What do you got for us? He's lining up. Easy. All right. Sicaria. This one should be good. 15 finishing. You can do it, buddy. Just barely. I mean, a lot of these look like they could be stopped if these were better goalkeepers. Venegas. Come on, Lucic. You can come up with another big stop. Came up with a huge stop at the end of regulation. Nope. Miracle, let's go. Nice and calm. No problem. No pressure. There it is. There it is. Nice finish. I like that. Everybody's just ground level. Nobody's trying to airball it. Lopez J. J-Lo. What do you got for us? Lucic! Oh, so close. So close. Shamit Shom. No problems, no problems. Big money, no whammies. Here we go. Yes, easy. That was the best goal so far. All right, Lucic. One stop. My buddy, my man, my dude. This is it. I feel it. Dietz got nothing. Got nothing. Oh, he almost got there. All right. So now we got our best penalty taker. Coming up. Vasquez. Oh, look at that. They're doing the slow trot because this is for all the marbles. Vasquez, the finisher. Should be no problem. Should be easy. You score goals like this all the time. No problems. Vasquez, easy. Easy. Now, things get questionable after the top five. What are they going to do? Are they going to be able to rotate like sooner than we are? I don't like that. Here's Castro. If they run out of players, we should win automatically. Like, that's my feeling on the subject. But your feelings might differ. Their feelings certainly, I'm sure, would differ. But anyway, here's another slow trot for Davies. He's another star player, so he should be okay. He should have the wherewithal. Oh, the left footer. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We lose to 7-man Mexico. It's heartbreaking. I'm very upset, if you can't tell. Can't fault your effort, I guess. I mean, good game, but 7. They were down to 7. And we couldn't win. Ugh. I don't even want to play the Chicago game. All right, we don't have to play the Chicago game. It didn't start. It didn't start right up immediately. So we're gonna end it there. Canada under 23s defeated in the Olympic qualifying semifinals on penalties. So I don't know if we're going to get another shot at making the Olympics or if that's it, if it's just one and done. You know, I can't believe that only one team from North America can get into the Olympics. That seems harsh. But maybe that's how it is. I don't know. Well, I'll research that and come back and tell you in the next game versus Chicago. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.